All right, good afternoon, U.S. geography people. We are going to be digging into our next state here in the Northeast region. On our great American road trip, we are going to be traveling down Interstate 91 through the state of Vermont. So let us dig into what is on tap for us as we do travel for today. So we will be traveling through Vermont over the next 2 days. So just to kind of give us a preview of what we're planning to go through, especially for day one today. We will have that introductory video similar to what we've done with the other states we've studied so far, which is the states documentary. We will then have those Vermont people for a collaborative poster. So make sure you four be ready to go to share that information. And then to wrap up for today, we will get into the Vermont quick facts research that we've done for both the state of Maine and for New Hampshire. So what I'd like is for the teacher at this time, you are going to be pausing this video, but then you will need to change the HDMI cable that is attached to my computer right now and to put it into the DVD player. Now, teacher also just be aware, so the Vermont clip will be ready to go, and if it's on standby, all you have to do is turn it back on, press play, and it should go to the Vermont clip that we have for the state's documentary. So also for students, please take out your U.S. geography notebooks. And what I would like you to do is to write down 3 things that you learned about the state of Vermont. So make sure to write those into your U.S. geography notebooks. Probably start a new page for Vermont. So teacher, what I'd like you to do is now pause this video. What'd you guys discover? Well, I'll get a chance to look at those notebooks soon so I can see kind of what you've been watching and seeing what you've kind of learned about the state of Vermont. I think there's probably one big thing that they emphasized, but I look forward to seeing what you guys discovered. So what we're going to have is those who are the Vermont collaborative poster people. I would like you to share your poster information, starting with those that are in the upper left corner, and go around the clockwise throughout. And so teacher, please do pause this video at this time and have the collaborative people share about Vermont. Let's give all those people a round of applause here for their hard work, getting things ready to go. We look forward to seeing those and referring back to them as we continue to study the Northeast region. All right, so now it's time. We're going to be digging into the quick facts research on Vermont. So what we're going to do, teacher, for this is we are going to be using our marker boards, and we are going to divide up the different things that really highlight the state of Vermont in this video. So each table for U.S. geography will have one of these images to focus on. So I'll kind of highlight a little bit. So there are 7 tables, 7 groups here, and for group work, as you're doing your kind of quick facts research, what I would like you to do is kind of find 3-4 things about each of these items. Why is it important for the state of Vermont? What's the big deal about that? And why would they choose one of these symbols to be a part of their state? So in the upper right corner here, it is the map of Vermont, and what is going to be emphasized in the group that teacher that you choose for Vermont, it will be for the physical geography, so the mountains, the water features, land features, the importance for the physical geography for the state of Vermont. Then going down here to the bottom right, we'll focus on the state flag for Vermont. So whoever has that group, please focus on the Vermont seal, things like that, why they chose their flag that they did. This next one here will be for the state border. So why did the people that were in the state of Vermont, why did they choose the image that's here, and also what's the big deal about freedom and unity. Then in the bottom left, you can't see it as much, but it kind of connects to the reason for not only the name of Vermont, but also its nickname. It's called the Green Mountain State. So definitely take a look and see what's the big deal. Why is it called the Green Mountain State? In the upper left corner here, we have the purple clover, which is the state flower for the state of Vermont. So definitely a group that focuses on why they choose the purple clover. This one's really cool. We're going to emphasize this more on day 2, but this is different for the state of Vermont. It's called the state flavor. So think about that, the state flavor, which is maple. So I want you to figure out what's the big deal about maple in the state of Vermont. And then finally, the state bird, which is the hermit thrush. This is the state that only has this bird represent its state. So again, find maybe three things, 4 things about the state itself with these state symbols. Teacher come back maybe about 4 or 5 minutes with information to share for each group. Now make sure that groups do share 1 item, 2 items, if you had not had a chance, teacher, to do that. If not, I will make sure to have you pause the video at this time. Thank you. As we kind of wrap up the state symbols here, we'll do some rundowns, some kind of main information, main facts about Vermont, just kind of highlight and wrap up for today. So Vermont is a very unique state too. It was the 14th state to join the United States of America. First one to join after the original 13 colonies had formally ratified the Constitution, joined on March 4th, 1791. How Vermont got its name, it was by Vermont, which meant green mountain. That's another thing that's connected to the Green Mountain State, if it wasn't emphasized already. It was given by an explorer by the name of Samuel de Champlain. He was an explorer that also had a larger lake, not included in the Great Lakes, but a fairly large lake called Lake Champlain. Capital city is Montpelier, but it's not the largest city in the state of Vermont. It actually is Burlington, Vermont. And then if you are a local in this area, you are known as a Vermonter. And that's where we're going to wrap up our ending of our study for today. What I'd like you to do is to have the following ready for our Friday class, which is going to be for Atlas Workbook, page 8. Make sure to read through those directions on that coloring page. And then also there will be an assignment connected to Book It, so please make sure that you do the lesson review on Vermont for Book It. Otherwise, God's blessings to you all. I look forward to seeing you guys on Friday.